tonight I decided to finish the garage door install. Now, originally I wanted to get it up and running before dark so I could move my vehicles around, get the Jeep in, take the Trans Am out, kind of get things rolling. And I mucked about a little too much and I forgot some steps. Tried to cheat, ended up killing myself for time, so. Hey, the garage door's done, and here we go. That piece of wood you see there that's wrapped in drywall and mudded and has corner beads and everything else in it is the reason why I stopped installing the garage door originally. That was 4 years ago. And it's just left over from the framing of the garage to hold the wood into place while everything was being set up. And it was never removed from the back framers or anybody who comes in to clean up any extra wood that is left behind, such as that. And the drywallers just went right over it, not knowing what it wasn't for. It's a common, very common thing. So I saw that today and I'm like, why didn't I just rip that off? That's a great idea. Let's rip that off. So you'll see me ripping it off. I successfully completed the garage door install. After trying to cheat and save some time, I ended up costing myself some more time. However, it's done. A little critiquing here and there. At the end of well, probably sometime in the summer, I'm going to finish the drywall that was missed from the builder. And that means I'll be taking the garage door apart, but at least at that point, my vehicles will be out of the way and I'll be able to properly work on it instead of trying to work on around as you saw me and using the engine bay as a tool shelf because I was not going to use the hood. Yeah, I could have thrown down a blanket or something and used the hood on top. I didn't really want to do that. The engine's just fine. Hope you enjoyed the video, and never go into a project, or never stop a project, I should say. Never stop a project and come back 4 years later. I should have just finished it off while I was on it, and that way I wouldn't have forgotten any steps or tried to cheat and then realize, oh yeah, and you'll see in it too. I tried to cheat by using the ratcheting device only, but a spring, depending which way you torque it, wants to either, when you tighten it, it compresses, or when you loosen it, it expands. And in this case, we are expanding it, so it'll wind back up. No, we're making it contract. No, we're expanding it to get it to wind back up. Yes. So as we expand it, it wants to wind back up, and that's what makes the door nice and light to lift up and down. Sorry, I had to think about that. And the ratcheting device is just to critique it over time, so you don't have to go back up there and do it. So if your door doesn't open up all the way, you can just go and then you're done. So I did have to relearn that. I have a memory telling me that I've been in that situation before. I tried to cheat once before when on the other side, because I have 2 garage doors, and I got slapped up pretty good with that one. Not physically, mentally. So anyways, garage door is done. Means I can pull in the Jeep and pull out the Trans Am. But I'm going to pull out the Trans Am and then I'm going to pull in the Jeep. Hope you all have a good night.